And hello and welcome. I'm not Gilbert Godfrey, and this is Tangents on Everything and Nothing. All the things we will talk about today. And in our, what are we going to call you? What are we going to call you? Hosts. People in front of the camera. We have...
Jeremiah Freeman, once again.
Victoria Sturgeon.
Sam Sturgeon.
Victoria, Jeremiah. Yeah, sorry guest was going to show up today. Didn't get any communications, but that's okay. We do have some guests coming up. Wednesday, I'll be doing a pre-recorded show with Ben Terhune, if you all remember him. And then next Monday, we will actually have somebody from, OCCF coming on. We're going to be talking about what they've been doing for the community. That's Owen County Community Foundation, for those of you who don't know. And we'll catch up on how much they've actually helped. Helped film an interview with somebody that's been getting a lot of their grants and scholarships that got them through their undergraduate school. So
awesome.
Yeah. But we're going to go ahead and start off with Victoria. You're on the spot. A couple of weeks ago, we had Mark Bell, writer of Spirit. And you read it.
I did. Apparently.
We would like to give you, you could give the spoilerist review of it that you want.
We won't interrupt you. We know that you've looked forward to.
And I'm saying this because those two, including me, have not even read it. But
75% of this room have failed to read a comic, and we call ourselves nerds.
25% of this room hasn't held it in their hands yet.
It's fair.
That is true. I mean, it's not a really long read, but
no,
it is fun.
It's short. It's fun. It's got some really good reviews online. I just, what's that four-letter word that Jeremiah likes so much doing?
Busy.
Lazy. Sorry.
Fall.
No.
I want to say, are we allowed to cuss on this one? Fuck? Is that one?
Yeah.
Okay, I could.
Yeah, but
one
he doesn't
too.
get to do that either.
No.
So.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Sorry.
We call it work, boys and girls. Work.
That's
right. Work. Now get to work, you three. Make this show entertaining.
Is that a euphemism for masturbation?
It depends on the scenario, I guess.
Could be.
I was working at it all night. I think I'm going to go work on it right now.
Yeah.
I have some work to do.
I'm sore after
I
work.
just worked out. Yeah, I guess it could be. It works. Yay. Okay. Continue. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, it's Spirit. It's cute. It's all about four girls. Yeah, I honestly really bad. I've already forgot their names. But all about girls that they make their own little things. Yeah, see, I told you I was not going to be good at this. Four girls. They're ghost hunters type-esque. They go to a graveyard. Annabelle, who they believe killed her sister. And one girl ends up being kind of a conduit for spiritual activity and gets possessed for a little bit. And it's just kind of all of them dealing with that. It's really cute. It's a better comic than what I'm reviewing. I can tell you that. But yeah.
So you recommend it?
Yes, I would recommend it. Yes.
Recommend
Short
Spirit.
answer, recommend Spirit. I forgot what Spirit's acronym's for now, because I'm sucked.
So much for that spoiler. Okay,
Yeah,
we'll keep moving.
Yeah, not even that much of a
And
spoiler.
here I was hoping we could all vicariously just have read the comic through you, but that's not happening.
No, you have to read it. I'm not good enough at reviews for you to get the gist without reading it. So.
You said gist.
Ha ha ha.
Well, with the weather warming up, it's not going to be a lot of time to spend indoors reading comics anyway. Spring is here.
It's already too hot. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Jeez.
It's not hot.
I will spend as much time inside as I can. Thank you very much.
Chilly.
All I gotta say right now, just be glad I'm not in the middle of that sandwich. Yeah. I had to fight emus today. Fight them, I tell you.
I'm cold-natured, so
Yeah,
I
you were
probably
just-
enjoy the heat.
Discussing what happened with the emus.
Oh yeah, we were having some work done on the property, and the emus went, something new! I gotta panic! So we had to corral one. One's in a 6-foot diameter pen right now, so it can't jump out. The other two have been released because, the people have left for the day, and
Fuck it.
Yeah, they've been pacing the fence. Emus, for those who don't know, are really good at pacing, and these emus paced back and forth, then back and forth, and back and forth. Here's a hole, stick my head in it, take it out, back and forth. Yeah, so their neck is all torn up and bloody. It's like, oh.
Oh, no.
Fun.
Yeah.
Not really. I thought it was annoying that I had to catch 3 chickens today, but that sounds like much more.
Yeah, I technically had to catch 3 very big chickens.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Watching them jump, going, oh my god, something new!
Yeah, I'd probably run screaming from them, so. Glad you didn't ask me how. Big birds are scary.
I don't think so.
But all big birds are scary, isn't that right, Snuffleupagus? Oh no, that's probably another mark right there.
I'm not really here. It's fine.
I'd probably scream if you made
You
a big
just
bird
didn't-
costume.
You just didn't take your medication again.
You're trying to do an imitation, or
Oh,
some sort
no,
of
I
thing,
think-
Jeremiah, come on.
Oh, do we have to?
Not that.
That's pretty good.
Eh, it works.
Cookie
It works.
Monster. I don't really
What?
remember anything other than that.
Just the name, Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster.
That's good enough
There.
for me.
That's even better. That's better than your bugs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We can do our own Sesame Street now.
Oh, do we?
Quick,
oh.
everybody put your hand in a sock.
Well, you're lucky I wore socks. I mean, this is perfect.
No, I did. I got my toe socks. I got cookie socks on right now.
Yeah, that's probably going to go in the wrong direction there. Speaking of libraries, Hannah, she's one of the librarians here. She's moving on to another place. She's going to work for someone else. She's leaving Owen County Public Library. So bye, Hannah. You were supposed to come in and say something, but you decided not to
Bye.
because
Bye, Hannah.
it scared you.
Bye, Hannah.
Humans are scary.
And on that note, also, thank you very much to the Owen County Public Library for allowing us to record here, broadcast here, and everything. If you would like to be able to do this too, there's this thing called the Tech Lab. You can email radioactiveshack@timeofyourhalflife.com or search Owen County Public Library on the internet, because if you're watching this, you're on the internet.
And we're in the tech lab.
Yes, and in this Tech Lab, there are 2 huge gaming computers. There is a 3D printer. There are Switches to play with, as in Nintendo Switches.
Mm-hmm.
And there's laptops. There's
And-
stuff to do.
And a couch and green screen.
And on
already
that
set
note,
up.
to end this little sponsorship here, every weekday from, I think it's 3 to 6, they're having their teen hours, which basically means it's open hours to anybody who wants to come in. I think you still have to take a reservation if you want one of the computers, because guess what? If you have Steam, you can connect your Steam account and play here.
Mhm.
Yeah. And don't forget, you've also got access to movies, games, music, and actual books.
Physical pieces of paper.
Yep.
All strapped together, bound, covered, with a description on the front or back
And the
jacket.
nice, wonderful book smell.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you who are also interested, there is inside the old vault, because this building used to be a bank and has a really cool vault, you can look up the history of the Owen County area. And if you're local, maybe even some of that, what do they call it, genealogy?
That's right.
Yes! And now, back to our show. Thank you, Owen County Library.
Thank
Yep,
you.
thank you.
Speaking of, how did the third anniversary go for civilians?
So,
Oh,
Civilian's
God.
third anniversary week was a astonishing success. We had a lot of like our regulars and friends and coworkers had come in for the actual Thursday. Friday, I think the first half of the county came in. And then Saturday, we caught at least another quarter of folks who hadn't been in yet.
And I worked every day of that celebration and missed
Same.
out. Yeah.
Same.
No, you worked it.
Yeah.
I just worked somewhere else.
You still managed to come in at least on the third and get a growler of the beer, didn't you?
No,
No, I thought you did.
no.
Apparently, you have a doppelganger.
Apparently.
Okay.
Because they told me that you came in and tried the blood orange Kolsch, and that was one of the
Yeah, that was
greatest-
like a week before that.
Oh, that was a week before, wasn't
yeah,
it?
I took a growler home of that. That was good.
Yeah, it's almost gone already, by
Yeah.
the way.
But I want a dark beer, and you had that chocolate, and you had that.
Well, we have stout now, too.
I'm trying the
Oh.
chocolate.
But the other one that we had was a lime habanero ginger.
Dolly beer.
Uh,
I don't
Kolsch.
even-
How was that?
It sounds like it'd be
It
killer.
was good.
Yeah.
It was a very different flavor to it. Like you could taste the pepper, you could taste the ginger, and then as you would finish towards the
I
bottom of the
love
glass,
ginger.
you could start to taste the lime.
Okay,
Like there wasn't spice to it, but there was a lot of flavor.
cool. And the chocolate?
The chocolate mocha one that we had
Mhm.
made, yeah, that one was fantastic. You could
Yeah.
taste That was another one that was kind of weird for everybody in the kitchen because we decided like you could take a sip and you would taste, the coffee, and you take another sip and then you could taste the chocolate, and it would go back and forth like that every time you would take a sip. You never had a sip where it was like a mixed combination.
And I take it there wasn't any opportunity for you to like grab a howler or anything like you said you were going to try.
No, there was not. In fact, I know one of those pony kegs, and I think it was the habanero ginger lime was empty by the end of the night because we only did 2 5
I'm actually
gallon
surprised
kegs,
it lasted all night.
one for each, and I think Ben's hoarding the rest of the chocolate mocha.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, because I've seen I've seen
yeah.
that little keg sitting in the fridge at work, but he's not said anything about it, and no one's asking, so we think that that's just his.
Yeah.
I mean,
By default, kinda.
And yeah, no matter what, right?
We should go.
But then
We should
this-
become sleuths and check it out.
But then this week we had another celebration because it was Ben's birthday.
I didn't
Nice.
know
So-
that.
Yeah, it was another day,
Happy
Saturday.
birthday, Ben.
Yeah,
Happy
Belated.
birthday.
Belated.
yep. But yeah, so Ben
Happy
had
escaping
his
the womb.
Ben had his birthday on Saturday. He wasn't on the clock, but he was at the bar drinking for a bit until a handful of people that from around the town that are friends of his and some of the people from here took him on a grand drinking tour of the 11 bars within Owen County.
There's 11 bars in Owen County.
That's
You
what I
got to
said.
take all of Owen County. Yes.
Yes. Because remember Gosport Tavern.
I forget about
And there's
that.
nothing south of us. Okay.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Freedom has. Yeah, nothing.
No, no.
Maybe
So,
a
yeah.
speakeasy that we don't know about.
Maybe.
I doubt it.
It'd be
The
cool.
speakeasies.
Didn't they get shut down?
I was saying maybe there is one that we just don't know
You're
about.
thinking of
There
the
is a
whorehouse,
speakeasy.
so-
Yeah, I
I
was.
know.
Yeah.
The whorehouse, yeah.
But that's not down there though.
No, it's towards Patricksburg.
See, that's different. That's west.
Yeah.
Go west, young man.
Patricksburg. I didn't, yeah. Surprised me farther.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, and then again, it's been another very busy weekend. We had daylight savings time change, so we lost an hour of our lives over the weekend. I know that threw me for a loop. Was I was up working on the project the other day that I showed you, the Minotaur, and I looked at the clock and said it was like 1:45. I was like, oh, you know what? I got a couple of hours to go. This is fine. And I got through a 40-minute YouTube video. Didn't even pay attention to how long the video was supposed to be. Looked back at the clock and went, why is it 3:30 all of a sudden?
Yeah.
How long have I been waiting for this glue to dry? What am I doing with my life? And I tried to go to bed.
Blackout.
Yeah. Like, did I black out holding hot glue?
I thought I even reminded you of daylight savings
You
time,
did.
too.
You
yeah.
did. I just
Yeah.
completely
Me and John
blanked.
were complaining about having to work.
Yeah,
To
I have
twelve.
another story on that. Saturday morning I woke up thinking it was already happened. I'm like, oh god, it's an hour early. Blah. So I lived through that whole experience twice.
Oh, no.
You poor bastard.
I know.
Oh.
But when I finally realized, no, it's Saturday. I still got to do it again tonight. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I worked the what was it? The having a high school championship, or not a high school, it's a basketball championship series at Tier 10, and it was also at Twin Lakes. We had people from Michigan. We had people from Carmel. We had people from Hamilton. We had people from Evansville.
Oh, wow.
Owen County Patriots were also there too. So I saw third and fourth and fifth graders play for Owen County. So good job,
Aw.
guys
Yeah.
and girls. Yeah, it was game after game after game after game on a real simple setup and just kind of videotaped and push the button as they score. Push the button as they score. Did they score? I don't remember. Oh, shoot. No, not you. Sorry. So yeah, that was a 15-hour day, and then
Ew.
daylight savings, and then up at. It's like last time I was up this time, the sun was already up. Damn you.
Yeah,
You.
now the sun's...
Thanks, Mitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this was before Mitch. Or no, it was Mitch, wasn't it?
was-
Yeah, it was Mitch.
Yeah. It'll help the farmers and the postal
Fuck you,
service.
Benjamin Franklin.
But they've already got it figured out. What is this helping? This
It
doesn't,
doesn't help
actually
anybody.
them.
It doesn't
Yeah.
help anybody. Yeah. I can tell you who it doesn't help.
Drive-in theater business.
People.
Those two, yeah. People in general, really.
Human living.
It is. It is.
What?
Well, and let's
Did
not
you know that
Go up by
heart attacks
5%?
and strokes increase by like 20%?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And suicides increased by 5%.
Oh, let's
Yeah.
also not forget the other fun fact about when they introduced daylight savings time to Indiana, was that we technically get 3 different time zones in the same state, but they're in the most awkward spots you can imagine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they
Why?
let the counties decide if they wanted to do it or not, or decide which time zone they wanted to go on.
Yep.
And that was a mistake.
That
Like,
was-
like everything else.
Yeah. So now we have the bottom, the tip of the shoe that is Indiana
Mm-hmm.
is technically an hour
Behind.
behind.
It's in Central Time Zone.
That's right. And then if you go up towards the Chicago area, there's like a couple of counties up there that are an hour ahead.
Well, they don't recognize it.
Oh, right.
There's, I think, 2 counties in Indiana that still don't recognize daylight savings time.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Can
So-
we just agree not to recognize it then too?
We have so
we'll
far.
have to talk to our own county council and commissioners and all that.
Oh man, that'd
Yeah,
be
the
great.
people who don't have any sort of connections. And sorry, I'm about to go on a rant. I don't want to on the show, so we're going to shut up on that one and let you guys keep going.
Okay. So yeah, but
Yeah.
for us, that means with everything up at our house, it's yard work and farm work time.
Mm-hmm.
Getting more hobby stuff going. We have 10 turkey poults
Yay.
coming in the mail at the end of the
I'm
month,
excited.
so that way maybe I can have
Turkey.
them fattened up in time for the holidays.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Which we're gonna have lots of things to
Turkeys.
celebrate in the holidays, because
Mhm.
about that time is when everything that everybody's working on all happens at the same
Absolutely.
time.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's just gonna all be smashed together into one big celebration
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
from October through December,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be fantastic.
Yes,
but-
it will be.
and it's gonna be a lot of work, but man, I can't wait.
Mm.
I can't wait till we can actually show a lot of what we're doing.
Right.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I can add something to this. In May, which has absolutely nothing to do with fall,
My birthday.
May is your
forward to
birthday.
it.
May is your birthday. Your birthday is
Yes.
all of May.
It's all of
There
May,
is going to
the
be
whole
a Renaissance fair in Ferdinand.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I saw that.
Yeah, I will be vending
I
that.
wanna go.
So
That
Tangent
sounds
Creations
fun.
will have a lot of stuffed dragons and other animals there. I'll have more information later, but yeah, we got accepted today.
Oh, I
Details
wonder
to
if I can
follow.
get a monster suit made just in time. Like, can I get a big ogre costume put together? Just
Yeah,
go stomping through.
You
Yes.
should.
Mm-hmm.
absolutely.
Well, it's
You have to
not
do
like
it
you're
now.
doing anything with your life.
I know,
It's
right?
not like you've already, just you could probably do that
Yeah,
fix to
now-
I'm just
Cthulhu you were
up-
talking
It's
about.
now on the
I'm
internet.
just-
You have to make the
I'm
monster
just
costume.
up until the wee hours of the morning making
There's
monster
proof
monsters.
that he said he's gonna do it.
Yep. Yep.
We said we.
We. But yeah, no, it's not like I don't stay up till the crack of dawn working on monsters in my underground secret
You
lair
have to
where
make me a monster. You have to make me an ogre. suit.
that is not what that was not promised or agreed
yeah,
to.
yeah, we have to both. You gotta be an ogre, and then I'll be an ogre.
You
Or
guys
I'll
are
be
a
a goblin.
team.
I'll be a goblin while you be an ogre.
Don't you dare claim my goblin spot. If nothing else, I will dress up like a goblin
Okay,
king.
fine. You can be the
Actually,
goblin.
I think
and
you're more of
I'll
a
be the
kobold.
ogre. A kobold? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you already have the mask. That's easy.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't have to do anything about it now.
No, you have to
Sweet.
be-
You're
you have
welcome.
to
I
be
saved you some
kobold.
time.
We just paint you blue. It's
No,
fine.
I gotta
Like a
have the
blue
tail and the wings.
Kobolds don't have wings.
Shh, mine will.
Some of them.
Well, you're good at sewing. Make some plushy wings.
I'm not that good at sewing.
They're
Gavin.
easy.
You got plenty of time to practice.
Yeah,
I haven't
As in,
had
start
to
now
sew.
because you got a month
like
and
how
a
you're
and
pleading
a
to
few
Gavin through the podcast.
I
Like
know,
Gavin's
I
gonna
don't
listen.
think he watches.
No.
He listens occasionally.
Ooh, there we go.
Please, Gavin, make me monster wings.
Please, Gavin, give her the strength to tackle this challenge on her own. Yeah,
I want it to be big enough so I can flap them.
yeah, not hard to do.
You have 2 strings.
Yeah. You can totally make it happen.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll actually be able to fly.
It's just all the hot air. It's just all the hot air you're blowing right now.
Hey, everybody say hello to Ford.
Hello,
Hi,
Ford.
Hey, Ford.
He says and agrees with, yeah, let's mess up the space-time even more. A blue cobalt with wings. Not the craziest things he's ever heard. And Ford says, hello. Hey, haven't seen you in a while, Ford. I know because we changed times. You used to be used to us being on Sundays.
Yeah.
But good to have you back.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wait a minute.
so what's Jeremiah gonna dress up as for this?
Do you still have your town crier outfit?
No, it got lost in a shuffle somewhere.
You got until May to
All
find
that
it.
work to get the cape made and everything?
I bought the cape. That was a gift from somebody who LARPs with me.
Oh,
He sold it
okay.
to me cheap because he didn't want it. It reminded him of his ex-wife. So
So
Well,
You better be listening too, Gray.
I mean, hey, you know what? That works.
yeah. Now I'd like to find something similar or make something similar eventually. LARP seasons, with the warmer weather, it is about time to start LARPing again.
And
Yeah.
there'd be a reason to get you to crawl out of your man
I
cave.
never
That's
LARPed
Can you stand physical
before.
contact? Being hit by foam sticks, being annoyed and
Yes,
taunted by
but
people?
I don't like to be tackled. But I'm okay with getting hit with a stick.
No time.
The tackling can happen.
Oh, then
And I would definitely wait, so wait for it to
Yeah,
warm up.
I'll have to take the hit for you for a while.
you would.
Yeah.
You're LARPing for 2.
Yeah.
You will.
Uh,
That means I can tackle you, though, right?
Mhm.
Right?
I'll
That's
shoot bow and
allowed.
arrow.
right, yeah.
Oh, that's right. You can
Yeah.
shoot bow and arrow.
Yeah, they have
Oh,
spears.
yeah.
If anybody comes, no, you don't want
I'm
spears.
good
You
with
want
these
javelins.
You are good
Spears
at
need to be held.
spears.
So
Yeah.
what happens
Oh.
is if they come at you, then you just say you're dead. You're out of the game for however long it takes you to come back,
Mhm.
and this way you don't take any hits. There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, spears tend to get tackled. Ask me how I know.
How do you know?
Because I like fighting spear. I really,
Is
really
this just
enjoy
how
it.
you get your aggression?
Yes,
Okay.
part of it.
Fair.
Yeah. fair.
I have speed bag for that. It's
Mhm.
really fun.
I bought a friend of mine a nice big heavy bag when they moved into their house. Like a 80-pound heavy bag
I would love to get
to
one.
hang up out of their rafters, and I don't think they've hung it up yet.
Those assholes.
Those
You should
bastards.
steal it and bring it to me.
I
Son of
might.
a
It was a
bitch.
housewarming gift they're not using.
It definitely would get used with her.
I love to hit things.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
yeah.
you do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you do.
And bite. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny because nobody seemed to have, when you mentioned that. And, yeah. You want to tell that story? That was a great story. It was short.
Work?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So there was adorable little fluffy brindle dog at my work. I work at a vet clinic. Anyways, that's not the point of the story. Anyways, they're like, oh, it's so cute. And someone's like, no, it's not because it's bitey. And I'm like, well, I'm cute and I'm bitey.
Mm-hmm.
And then the only one that kind of laughed was Dr. Kegel. No, hold on. I fucked up his name. It's not Kegel. It's Kegley. Because I keep calling him Dr. Kegel instead.
Wow.
His name is Dr. Kegley? Kegley? No.
Now, boys and
No
girls,
one
don't
can
forget to go
help
home and do your Kegels with Dr. Kegels, yes.
No one can help you on this one. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No,
It's Keuecle?
Kekles?
Kegley?
Kecleon?
Whatever.
That's a Pokemon, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Whatever.
There was like 800 of them.
Yeah. Whatever. One of them's right answer.
Reminds me of a joke I heard once.
Okay, what
You have
were
to
yours?
finish it now.
Yeah, of course. How many
It's the
Freudians,
Q silent.
how many Freudians does it take to change a light bulb?
I
I
don't
don't know how many.
2. One to change the light bulb and one to hold the penis. Father, ladder, gosh.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, so that's one of our little things we do at Civilian in the kitchen. It's me and Blue working in the kitchen. Is it's dad jokes and bad puns for most of the evening. Like for example, you know the difference between a bic and a hippo, right?
Yep.
Yeah. One's a little lighter.
Ba-dum-bum. Okay, so speaking of civilians again, aren't they hiring?
They are.
Yeah.
Right now we are hiring. They definitely believe we are hiring for front of house and maybe 1 or 2 more people for back house in the kitchen with me. Wouldn't you like to work with me? It's a fun time. I can't lie.
Stole one of my helpers.
I did. And we're not giving Gage back.
No.
No, I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna say anything again. I'm just gonna let
No.
that go. Yeah.
Yep. It's all just dust in the wind now. But no,
All we
with,
are is
with Gage
That's
being.
as much as we can say.
Oh,
Yeah.
Copyright. Now we're on the air.
Copyright.
all
See,
we
I
are
said
is
it-
strikes against the
I said
show.
it just as a turn of phrase. You're trying to get us sued. Hang on now.
No.
You could do like 5 seconds of a song and be
No,
safe.
that's
no,
not true.
even that
Oh,
much
really?
anymore.
Anything
No.
that's recognizable.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
you, dude.
Anything.
And it's not just YouTube. It's
Anything. See, even that.
anything you can screw up. I can screw up
See,
better.
now that's
I can make a
fine.
parody of anything. Can you?
No, you can't.
No,
Yes, I
can't.
can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Already did.
It's done.
What has happened to this podcast? We started off with such
I
a
ruined
show,
it.
and it
No,
wasn't good.
it's still going pretty good. We have these days where we were experimenting and reaching out. That's the point. That is the
fair.
point of shows, to reach out, try to get people out there. We do have guests coming up, so we'll be back on that one. We
Oh,
had a
yeah.
guest last week.
I know.
The show went really well. Sorry about the audio, everybody. Yeah.
But no, right now I think with warmer weather, I'm ready to get out and do a little bit more cleaning up in the yard because there's a lot of growth around the pond. I'd like to go fishing this year and not fight
Yeah.
thorn bushes,
That would be
hawthorn
fun.
trees, black locust trees, snakes, skunks. You know, they have their own spots, but I want my 20-foot section along the pond where I can go cast. That's all I need.
There you go. There you go.
If you ever get a day that you're deciding to do it, let me know. I might come up and help.
Right
I
on.
like clearing brush and chopping things down.
I mean, you can just come over and do it without us at any point in time.
Oh,
Just
okay.
gonna throw that out there.
Okay.
I'll just spray
Um,
paint the things to cut and chop. That way, that way, most of the yard's intact.
Hey, Sam, you got a phone, right?
Yeah.
Just text him. Hey, there's a pile of wood. Go chop it up. I need a kindling. Mow this section of the lake, and you need to draw a little, thing. Take a. Oh, you can get. Oh, even better. You can go up and look on
Might have
with a
to get
GSI and say, "Here's the spot on the property I want you to work on." Go,
yeah,
Jeremiah.
I can go one better. I can just use my little drone I got
Yeah,
on
there you
Wish, and I can just fly over the section.
Yeah.
And then in the
But that
video, I can
requires you-
highlight what needs to be taken care of.
That
in the
requires you to
stills.
upload and get everything going. Here, you just go on GSI, find your plot, take a little thing, put a circle around it, and say Jeremiah in the text, clean this spot.
Yeah.
And leave it really vague so you don't know what'll happen. You come home to a surprise.
I mean, I could always just leave a present kind of geocache there for him.
Oh, yeah.
No, once I start going, it just everything goes.
Oh, that's fair. I have my work mode too.
See,
Yeah.
once he gets going, next thing you know, you'll have 40 acres of land ready tilled and ready to be sowed.
Yeah, and
Perfect.
only 5 of it's ours. It's going to be really incredible to see
Yeah.
how that turns out.
Just a little overkill.
As long as he knows where the property lines are. I mean, he can just go back through the pasture. It'll be fine.
I think I remember.
Just follow the fence
Yeah,
lines.
who
Great.
cares?
Yeah.
Look,
Follow the barbed wire fence.
Follow the barbed wire fence. Follow the barbed wire fence.
Yes.
But let's see what else. So you've got LARPing coming up.
Mm-hmm.
What's the work you have going on at your place right now?
Oh, let's see.
Speaking of screaming,
lot.
scared emus, and
Well, I've got some work coming up with OCCF. We'll talk about that later.
Mhm.
I have couple of small commissions for making some vinyl graphics.
Ooh.
I have more than just yours, by the way. You need to get that information to me as soon as you can.
Yeah.
Let's see. Then we got to get ready for the Ren Fair and everything else coming
Right.
up. Gavin's been working a lot of more upper tier items, just like show off pieces. We're getting to the point where we need to start making the bread and butter parts, the whole.
Mhm.
These will sell small and quick, like our wyverns and
Also,
our
often,
flat
I do
dragons.
like
And,
cutting
Yeah.
fabric. So
all right, you're welcome to come over on your days off. You know that.
Well, you go
I-
cut fabric,
I
and
said
me and Jeremiah will
before.
cut wood and set fires.
I like cutting it better than sewing.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
so yeah,
And that means
talk
the
to
sewing
Gavin
mach-
about it.
That means the sewing machine is.
No, you fuck it up.
I will.
And
I
then
use tough materials,
yeah.
and I'm not nice about
You will
it.
screw it up.
You go get the
Yeah.
other one.
Fine, I'll go get a cheap one.
No,
for-
don't get a cheap one because you'll just buy another cheap one and another cheap one. You buy,
Repeat
you
cycle.
fork over the money, you cry about it,
Uh-huh.
and then when it comes time to repair it, you don't cry as hard because you know it works, you know it'll do it right, and you don't have to fight it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
If
Yeah.
he buys a good one, though, I'm probably gonna claim it.
No, you're
I
not.
heard a saying once that
Well,
when you need a tool, buy the cheapest one you can and use it until you break it. And that means if you do end up breaking it, that means you use it more often than what you think. So then buy the highest quality one you can after that.
I
John
disagree,
disagrees because I've told him this before.
and I've bought tools that I've broken out of the package and realized, well, that money's never coming back.
Mhm.
Now, if you see, only rich men can afford cheap tools.
mm.
For-
It costs a lot to be poor.
Yeah.
Mhm. I did order a tap and die set today, so
Nice.
Ooh,
I'll
nice.
have that here in a day or so.
In a day or so.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I still have about a yard of really thick black fur that I'm
It's so
kind of
pretty.
debating on
I'm
making
so
that into
jealous of
something
it.
just
I
for a
really
personal
want that
project.
for
I still have most of a bolt of the world's blackest fabric.
And it's not as black as
Ooh.
they say.
It's
I mean,
really
it's
not.
really
I
disappointing.
kind of
Yeah.
look at it now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
Yeah.
heard. I mean,
Have you
there's
ever
not
seen
a lot of
Black
light in
Velvet?
your house, but
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Then you've
basically
seen
it.
this stuff.
Ah.
It's just maybe we're doing something wrong. It's not as hyped.
Yeah.
Things don't disappear in it like they said it would. It reflects a lot more sunlight. I mean, this is fabric that shouldn't have highlights.
Oh.
oh,
It shouldn't.
Because it's just that black. It reflects
Right.
more? Yeah.
It's only it's supposed to reflect something like 0.2% of light or something.
99.7%
Yeah.
is what it's supposed to absorb.
Weird.
Yeah, and if you're still seeing highlights at that point, maybe your gamma and gain are up too much. I don't know. Gamma
Maybe.
gain.
Now, I
apparently.
did use that as a blackout curtain,
Mhm.
and you could definitely feel the warmth coming off of it. And when I put another like sheet in front of it, darker color, it did absorb almost all of the light, sunlight from the west in the afternoon.
Yeah.
But it needed that extra layer.
Yeah, and
I
you did
tried-
that when you were working third shifts,
Yeah.
right?
I set up in my studio. I was going to take some pictures of some stuff for a opening scene of a shot, which so I was basically arranging these articles on it, thinking that if I get that pure black background like I'm supposed to, it'll be great because nothing's supposed to reflect back up on it, and I can put all the lights I want. No, you can see the sheen. It looks gray.
Yeah.
Gray. It's supposed to be black. Damn it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'll try to pull that out and play with that some more. Maybe find something to do with it sometime this summer.
Yeah.
Maybe.
See if we can start a fire. It does get warm.
It does get really warm.
But on that note, yes, it does have its uses. We should experiment with it and play with it and see what we can do. But it's so disappointing.
Ah, it stinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't as much as I thought it'd be. I paid for a full bolt, 25 yards. I think I only paid $400.
Still 25 yards is a lot of fabric. Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
How
can
much
I
of
can
it
think
do
of
you
some
still
stuff
have
we can
laying
spend
around?
more on.
How much of that do you still have laying around?
25 yards.
20,
Oh,
maybe
Yeah.
a little less.
Oh my god.
Because I gave you guys about 2.
Yeah, I've got that. That's what I was using to experiment with,
I
see what it's
gave,
like.
Rachel about 2.
Mm-hmm.
I gave somebody else about 2. Maybe Olivia.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I could see you just giving Olivia 2 yards or
2
so.
yards of cloth that she won't ever use, but
I mean, you know. Oh.
yeah.
We'll find a way to
Well,
use
now
it.
I got to figure out what fun material I need to find next and work with because I'm kind of at a standstill.
If you want 2 yards, I'll give you 2 yards too.
I'm not that good at sewing, so I'm gonna pass on the fancy
He's better
fancy
than
that.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's still fun to play with and do stuff. It could be a backdrop.
It
Just-
could be
Just don't shine bright lights at it.
right.
But you're
Yeah.
supposed to be able to do that.
All right, I'll take a couple of yards. I'll take a yard to play with. I'll see what all I can do.
All right, we're going to take a small moment here for our Eldritch sponsor here. So we'll be back in about 17 seconds.
Eldritch Table. Know when the stars are right.
And we're back. That's not enough time to get a drink of water. Maybe we should make it longer.
Mm-hmm.
We need to do something.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
tried to summon mine, but
Couldn't reach. Yeah, yours is over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. I just chugged a Gatorade on the way in like a trooper.
yeah.
I bet you got to pee now.
Not yet. I have been
I
very good at
understand.
not needing to pee halfway through a podcast in a very long time. Getting better at this.
Cannot make that up.
Waterfalls.
Yeah.
Waterfalls trickling down the stream.
Mhm.
See, I just end up
Rushing
making my
rivers.
cheek red if I do it too much.
Raging rapids,
Yeah.
bursting dams.
Is that,
Niagara
is
Falls.
that from dinosaurs? Because the old Dinosaurs animatronic TV show
Yeah.
had a scene from that, and I think that's like almost the exact quote when they were trying to get baby to pee.
I don't remember, but I think they did that in a lot of shows where it
Well,
was around kids too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I could see it.
Dinosaurs might have been the new firster one.
No.
No.
Firster one.
Firster one.
Firster one. I thought.
You've heard that Midwestern new word here, a firster one, which really isn't new, I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure I'm not
Pretty
the first
sure.
one.
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure.
It's pretty sure it's going to be that way.
Just not even
Don't
joining
you
in
be
on that.
making fun of my
No,
accent.
used to
I'll make
think
fun of
that
your
all
accent
the words-
all I want.
I used to read the books. I did.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't need to read no more. I got this little app that tells me
I
what
know
the
my
words are.
letters, that's all you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Like this letter from the government, this letter from the school,
This
this
letter
letter
from
from
the
the bill
bank.
collector, letter from the bank. It's a thick letter from the bank.
I might not read that one. It's a little too big.
Well, it's probably from when I left. I used to work at the bank, but I lost interest.
But
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, okay. I actually.
sorry, I was laughing. I couldn't get the but out fast enough. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's just some of the crack joke telling skills we'll have at civilian if
Oh
you
well, yeah,
join up for the kitchen.
That's right.
Oh,
yeah. No, I heard a good one the other day that I'm gonna have to use now because I'm the dairy manager at Babs.
Okay.
Have
okay.
you heard the rumor about butter?
No.
I'm not gonna tell you. I don't want to spread it.
Boom, boom.
Ah.
And that's what you get if you work with Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Right. Mhm.
No, my humor usually trends more dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, dark humor is like food. Not everyone gets it.
I'm watching her face. I go, what? Oh shit! That was great. It's like a joke grenade there. That's perfect.
Oof. Oh man.
Okay.
So
Your lag is going. You're pinging probably around 10,000. We'll wait for you to catch up. So.
Right. Yep. So have you had any thoughts or ideas for the small film festival this year that the library is putting on and sponsoring?
Yes, and guess what?
What?
Me and Jeremiah have a bet. If he can guess what I'm going to do,
If I hear about it, not necessarily guess.
no, if you guess about it.
I
You
see.
talked about hearing about it because you're going to hear about it. Rumors are going to. I was going to spread rumors, but you had to guess what it was going to be about.
And I'll make lots of guesses. I'll
Yeah.
tell you every rumor I hear.
Would you like to take a guess now, whether rumor or not?
I haven't heard any rumors, so.
Well, what's your guess just right now?
Something Bigfoot related.
Nope,
Okay.
Bumblebees related.
you're not in it, but no. Yeah,
Oh, I
so
have no idea.
I can't really say what I'm going to do in front of Jeremiah. Yeah. How about you?
I have no clue yet. I think since
Okay.
I don't have very much to work on creatively for the next couple of weeks, I'll either work on something for myself or plan out whatever I'm going to do. I want to try and get out of my comfort zone a little bit and not do something monster or puppety.
Yeah.
And, at least give something else a try. But
I personally say stick with what you know. Improve your visuals. Because think about why did you not do well last year?
Sound quality. So it had nothing to do with visuals. So
I was
listen,
kind of surprised.
listen. Visuals aren't the problem.
It was both.
Oh.
But before you
Oh.
say anything, I will say that a lot can be forgiven for visuals if the audio is good. But you had how many washed out scenes?
One.
You had more than one. You had areas where they didn't match. Where it's a good picture, it's a grainy and dark picture, it's a bright picture. It went back and forth.
Well, we had to work with what we had, unfortunately.
Well, you did great. We were using what, like a $10 cheap Chinese camcorder.
I think it was like something
Yeah.
off of Amazon. I think it was like a $40.
The miracle that it
thing.
worked in itself was praiseworthy,
Right.
and your story was
Yeah.
It was a
fantastic.
It was good.
Yeah.
I thank you.
I
but-
like Rally.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot I was in it until it played.
Yep.
Honestly did.
I was waiting to see that too. So after everything was done, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be fun," and I enjoyed it. But I sat there and listening to it, going, looking at some of the visuals, going, "What's that picture? Oh yeah, the camera."
Yeah. Like I
But-
said, I would have put you in third.
Hey,
That's fine.
yeah, and it definitely wasn't the worst
No.
by like a couple of solar systems.
Yeah.
Yeah, they knocked mine because of sound, and I had been complaining about the sound in that area for a while because for some reason the theater's system was not compatible with the software, so it didn't give the proper 3D sound it was supposed to.
Right.
Yeah.
Were you going to enter film this year, Jeremiah? Or?
Probably not.
Why not?
Uh-huh.
You should.
I should.
You should.
I thought you were going to do an action
Actually, I
movie.
shouldn't
I do
bother you
want
too
to.
much, otherwise I'll have to.
But right now I've got a lot on my plate.
Yeah, fair.
So
Same.
if I get the time, that's something that,
But
yeah,
you can do a film to help sponsor what you're trying to do.
I could.
Mm-hmm.
Might be able to do that, which means it won't be in time for the film festival. It'll be after.
Yeah.
So, but no, I do want to do
Yeah.
something like that. I need to sit down and commit to writing a script and
Oh,
storyboard.
by the way, Nakota, if you're listening to this, yeah, don't tell anybody what. So there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
You can tell me. It's fine, Dakota.
You can tell me,
I know you're
Dakota.
upstairs. It's fine.
I'll
Yeah.
win a bet if you tell me.
But you don't want to win this bet.
I
You
wouldn't
want to
care-
help the show.
I wouldn't care either way.
True. It's only $5.
It's just the satisfaction of
Yeah.
knowing he found out.
That rumors in this town spread like wildfire.
Yes, they do.
Well, some of them don't spread at all.
That's
Not when you
fair.
want them to.
No.
Yeah. So it's got to be something
So you-
about embezzling.
So you need to
something
make
about
a bad
murder.
rumor about your film, so
Mhm.
then it gets out.
Ooh, that there's going to be a real dead body in it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I'm doing a remake of Stand
I
By
can
Me
get
with a
you
real dead body.
bodies. You need
I
dead
know
bodies, I
the
got you. It doesn't. It won't be people, but I can get dead bodies.
Is it just
Oh,
going to be a
people.
scene where it's just 4 grown middle-aged guys going back to a river and poking at another body and being like, "Hey"?
Last
stop that.
time we didn't really, see if it would pop. We should do that this time. No. Stand by it. Boom. No, it's not happening.
Not seen the movie, sorry.
Oh, it's like, oh my god, you can do the Stand By Me version of a whale rescue gone wrong. So at the end of the movie, the whale explodes from the rot. Just a geyser of whale guts falling on the
Yes,
Like
we
when they
should.
decided to blow up a whale instead of just getting it out, so just in whale parts everywhere.
It'll just
and all over
atomize,
the
and no one will have to
windows.
worry about big chunks landing on their car.
beach. No,
and
not
house.
300-pound and 1,000-pound
Oh,
chunks
God,
of whale
yeah.
landing
that
on
was,
the
that was hilarious.
hood of your Cadillac. No, that's
Oh.
fine.
Now, I'm willing to. I would like to try that again, but rather than putting the explosives underneath it, I like to put the explosives over it, so it actually pushes it into the ground, makes it kind of shoot out the
See, I
sides
was
rather
just
than
thinking
straight up.
shove the explosives inside. I think it'd make it more fun.
Or just
I
get
think that's
Gal-
what they did
Just
last.
get whoever runs. Just get whoever runs Gallagher's show now to just stand on one side of the whale with a giant mallet, and everybody else just holds up little tarps.
Is
you know.
Gallagher even around anymore?
I don't
No.
think so. That was a deep pull. I know,
Yeah.
because I know there was Gallagher 2 for a minute, because it was somebody that bought his act and then they
Mhm.
just stopped.
I think I heard of somebody doing a Gallagher type act right around the same time that the first Jackass movie came out.
Yeah,
I don't,
And
I
that
don't even
was-
know if I know.
that's been almost
Gallagher,
20,
but-
25 years now, right?
Oh, I hated Jackass.
See, I
Yeah.
love that.
I
like
That was
seeing
a
people do
Dumb
No.
show.
It was
I-
funny.
just
There
some
were
of
funny
it was funny,
moments.
but some of it was just disgusting and annoying.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But I like seeing people get hurt.
It wasn't even the people getting hurt; it was just the sheer stupidity of it. And
Some of
there was,
those,
there was. I mean, I can't even call it
The
lowbrow
one
and
just
armor.
made me
It was.
throw up. Almost.
It wasn't even throw. It was like people talk about lowest common denominator, bottom of the barrel. This
Mhm.
wasn't it. This was lower than that. This was
Yeah.
negative bottom of the barrel. This was past that. Somebody had to poke the hole in the bottom of the barrel and then try to reach in to see what was on the other side.
But they
Yeah.
got hurt, so I laugh.
Yeah.
That's the formula. That I see
I
see
just
pain.
feel like
Jeremiah
does this
appreciates
mean if
life
I
on a
just
level
go
that we
up
should
and,
all
like,
try to
pick
get.
There's a
on
time when
foot
it's
and he's
funny.
Like, Ow, you're just gonna laugh.
Right.
Probably
You know, the
Okay.
accidents are great. You know, I'm sorry it happened to you. GLaDOS got caught. Ha ha ha.
Mhm.
But when they're purposely trying, it just gets to the point where they're. Okay, maybe the first 2 shows are okay, but
Oh,
after
yeah.
that, it's the same
Mhm.
tripe
Yeah.
over and over.
Now, one of my favorite bits they ever did was the giant foam hand that was swing around a corner and smack people while they were like making them, asking them to carry soup to the kitchen, or
Yeah.
and then just the
Yeah.
explosion of flour from the massive epic
Mhm.
antiquing that they get.
Yep.
That's great. That's
I
fun.
They went out and bought a
I-
Phantom to just watch it real slow.
Uh-huh.
I kind of enjoy it when the guy would like dress up like an old man or whatever and do silly things.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
that was
Grandpa
fun.
style.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bad Grandpa was fun, but
Like my favorite line from any of the films is where Johnny Knoxville fights Butterbean, an actual boxing
Mhm.
match. Johnny Knoxville obviously gets knocked out, has a slight concussion or moderate concussion. But his first line, when he kind of comes to, is Butterbean okay?
All right, so I think I know what we're gonna do,
Oh,
we're making a fake Jackass film.
and we're gonna have Jeremiah, not Freeman, but Jeremiah Spencer or Jeremiah Owen, and he'll be our slapstick physical prank
Does this
person.
man get kicked in the balls?
We'll see. Probably
I mean,
not.
if you're gonna do Jackass, you gotta get hit in the balls at least
That's-
once.
that's
yes,
all
but
fair.
that is the walk by bag tag though. Like that's not something you just run into. No, that's something that has to just
Man
occur
check,
as you're
yeah.
Look, trust me, I'll do it. I'll do it well. Like you can ask Sam, I'm really good at accidentally hitting people in the balls.
Every day.
Accidentally on purpose.
Every day.
So,
If not, I'll get the dogs to do it. They're also experts.
Yeah, I got a dog.
so
I
okay,
get
we
that.
need a name for it. What would be a good name instead of Jackass? Because that's obvious. What could we call it here?
Dumbass.
No,
Spencer,
I
it has
like that. I
to
like
be-
that. Even animals being related
Oh,
to
I
it.
think with
Dog
the big
ass?
Spencer, we'd almost have to keep it like old fashioned, so it'd have to be
Emu
like
ass.
shenanigans or something.
Shenanigans.
Like, yeah, it'd have to be something like this. Oh, what would be?
Hi,
another
welcome
one?
to Shenanigans with Jeremiah Spencer.
Welcome to troublemaking. Yeah.
It's good to know though that other dogs also constantly
Welcome to
about
recreational
having Sam
self-harm.
doesn't think it's normal, but I'm like, nah, it happens all the time.
Season 2.
Makes
How many
it
limbs can we
both
lose this time?
Poorly designed instruments.
Right.
It's more expensive than a vasectomy. Let's do it.
There's a Kentucky vasectomy
no.
too. That's another joke.
Oh.
I'm scared to ask what is that.
So this guy from Kentucky.
So excited.
Funny jokes. I like them. So this guy from Kentucky decides, he's had enough kids. He goes and talks to his doctor about getting, the snip snip.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor takes a look and well, sir, you have 14 kids, so yeah, that's about right. And you sure you're ready? Okay, yeah. Okay, well, what you need to do is take a beer, cut the top of the can, drink the beer. Can't waste the beer. Cut the top of the can off, put a firecracker in it, and count to 10. The guy's like, okay. He just wants a second opinion, so he travels north of the border to Indiana.
Mhm.
Finds himself a good old Indiana doctor. You want a vasectomy? 14 kids. Oh, you're from Kentucky. Okay. Okay, so I guess what you need to do is take a can of beer, dump it out. No, we don't dump out beer in Kentucky. Drink the beer, cut the top of the can off, put a firecracker in it, and count to 10. Well, he's heard it from 2 doctors. So he goes home, gets a can of Bud Light, and drinks that down, and cuts the top of it off, puts a firecracker in it, lights it, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Boom.
Boom. Yeah,
Where did he put the
puts it in
can?
his crotch so he has a free hand to count the rest.
Oh god.
That's for you guys.
Yeah. Yep. Quality humor.
Quality. Nothing better than the quality of Tangents on Everything and Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. So,
What's the joke?
anything else going on besides jobs?
Being an adult
Steve.
sucks.
Steve.
Fucking Steve.
But he didn't create being an adult. That was all before him.
Yeah.
He was one of those people rich enough not to have to pretend to be an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So speaking of people who are rich enough not to have to pretend to be an adult, do you hear what Elon Musk said about the forthcoming recession?
No.
With recessions, make sure you own physical things.
Really.
Yeah. Great advice.
Yeah.
From the man who owns basically about half the world right now, and
Mm-hmm.
Who is on track to be the world's first known trillionaire.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
So don't invest in NFTs.
No
Invest in-
cryptocurrency, which he's not getting rid of any of his, by the way.
Noticed, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ugh. This is gonna be fun.
I'm going to own me lots of somethings.
Yeah. Like
Now,
how
if I
we,
get to some things first.
like how we have a
Aha.
an upcoming recession, but we're not out of the recession. But then we kind of recovered a little bit from the recession, but went back into the recession. And now there's a new recession that's so worse they're calling that the recession.
And there's some people who are saying it'll actually go to the point of being a true depression.
Probably.
And a lot of the blame is being put on, the Russian invasion into Iraq, which is a war. But
Iraq, Ukraine.
Sorry, thank you. Which means we're actually going back to Iraq so we can get some more gold, oil, not gold and oil, Texas tea, crude.
The
Yeah.
Beverly Hillbilly.
But of course, for a nation that only gets less than 10% of its oil from Russia, gas prices sure went up, but because that has nothing to do with anything but global markets.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, we'll get through it.
Yeah.
One of these days we'll die, so.
We got
Some sooner than later.
Mm-hmm.
Some later than sooner.
35 We got another 35, 40 years in us. We're doing good.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
We're fine.
Victoria's thinking,
Yeah.
fuck all you guys.
So positive.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm past
Yeah.
middle age.
What? No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
What's middle age? Give us a
Uh,
date.
I'm
Give us a
pretty
date. Give us a date.
40, At least.
my mom passed at 49. My dad passed at 58. So even by my dad's estimate, Middle age would be 29.
Sure.
It's
yours
relative.
was longer
It
than
really is
that.
relative. His
Yeah.
relatives died early, so his middle age is early. There you go.
Mm.
Nah.
I'm not middle aged yet. I refuse to believe that.
Yeah. No, we have a long way to go.
Yeah.
I'm over the hill. I accept it.
You are the hill. I'm the valley.
I
Can
guess
I be the lake?
That everyone wishes they were.
I'll be the lily of the valley.
The lily of the valley.
Aw.
Euphemisms. Let's keep going. Like, see, we're looking at about 5 more minutes. Anything else anybody wants to say?
God. I really don't. I think sitting here, if you're telling me to go with my strengths for the film festival, I might have an idea on what I'm going to do.
Mhm.
But I need to make a very large mold. Oh, such a big mold for what I need to
Like
make.
Mold.
kitty dog
Moldy,
size
moldy,
mold,
moldy,
or-
I'm thinking maybe like at least a 4-foot long, slightly vaguely human-shaped mold. Which means I gotta have a lot of clay
Yeah.
to get this
No-
started.
Notes goes on modeling for that.
Well, don't worry, I don't have to mold a human.
Okay.
Ford says that all the global market's trouble is Biden's fault. Everyone knows it.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama. Yeah.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah. Well, it's gonna be a fun year. I can't wait. Now it's
Mhm.
warm. We actually have the chance to get out and start getting things done.
Quick, what's your favorite Muppet?
Oh, that's Kermit.
Quick, Favorite Muppet?
Miss Piggy.
favorite Muppet.
I drive an EV.
You are a Muppet.
An Eevee? Like the Pokemon?
No.
No.
Like an electric vehicle. I don't care about gas prices.
We're not even talking about gas at the moment. We're talking about Muppets.
Yeah, that's why I was a little confused.
But
I'm
I'm a
like,
straight man.
are you?
Oh, he's very straight.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of us just go gaily forward. He's straight.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's
no.
okay. Apparently, I'm disappointingly straight. So.
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
Home Valley
that's-
Sounds, I hear them now.
Yep. Home
Yeah.
Valley Sounds. Thank you
They've
for
been going-
the background music.
Yep,
Mhm.
they've been going for
I
a minute.
enjoy it.
They're getting
They sound
really
really good.
good now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's I really want to see them like do a performance,
Mm-hmm.
like live chamber music or something like that. That would be immensely enjoyable for me. But of course, I've wanted to start a community band here in Spencer for a couple years now, and haven't had the time, space, or
It's been so
Anything
long
to
since
do
I've
it
played
yet.
any instrument.
Mhm. You play instruments. What did you used to play?
Saxophone.
Saxophone. Tenor, alto,
Saxophone.
soprano, bass, baritone,
Alto.
contra. Okay.
Normally, yeah.
Okay.
Sick
But I
contra?
don't really know all that much of it. I only took like 2 years
Okay.
of it.
Mhm.
So I got good at Fair Jacques.
Nice.
Dormez-vous.
Yeah.
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 Played saxophone a little
Like
bit.
I've played with piano for a little bit, but I don't
Mhm.
really have very long fingers.
Probably
for
more
it.
into the flute now.
I don't get to check.
Oh,
Don't worry
This
about
is
it. We'll
fine.
talk about it after we
that's
hit
the
the end.
perfect way to end the podcast. Shut it off, John.
Well, I gotta get a specific thing there.
John, would you kindly hit the button?